Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today we will learn the topics which is R squared machine learning metrics from scratch in Python. Okay. So as we discussed, you can check in my website which is www.profitdataweb.com as well as my previous videos which is related to machine learning. Okay, predicting stock price, especially the prediction of close price based on open price. Okay, so at first the machine learning, which was a copy paste, and where we have discussed MSE, mean squared error. Okay, so the metrics which I'm gonna utilize for like up to two videos. Okay, then I came up to this R squared matrix. Okay, because I believe instead of MSC, averaging up, we will get in as a percentage wise. Means we can say whether it is a good fit or poor fit. Okay, so this is needs to be done through this matrix which we import as an R2 underscore score. So how we gonna do in this stuff is I will utilize this module numpy. So instead of this sklearn, I will go with numpy, okay, and do it from the basics. Okay, so I will take up the formula, okay, and convert in a Python code. Okay, so let's go for this thing. So first of all, the R squared means it is a coefficient of determination. Okay, so it is represented as this way. So we say R square. Okay, and the formula, the mathematical formula, summation formula will be as 1 stated as 1 minus k, and we have to keep a summation where n the total number of our observed data sets, which starts from 1 and it end with total number of data sets. So I equals 1. Okay, and after what happens, we have a observed value as in y, which I think in a previous code we have seen this as y test. Okay, so this will be our observed value, and this we get we will take the differences. Okay, and we will square them up. Okay, so this is how it will gonna do. So we'll take it out the differences, so and with the help of observed value. So same it will go with our the value which we are talking about. Okay, so there is a summation part, okay, adding up, so it will be the same, and what we are taking an observed value, which is we are taking up the differences. Okay, here we are taking total of some squares. Okay, and here I will take a mean and will take the square values. Okay, sum up and square values. So the differences we will try to count it out. Okay, so here n means total number of data sets whatever you got as an observed value. Okay, this is our observed value, which we can say as a dependent variables as well, while in our Python code as a y test. So based on uh, the especially the dependent variable. Okay, so we get this part. So this is our observed value, this is our predicted value. So whichever we predicted after the model fit, this will be that. Okay, and this is the same observed value. Okay, and this is the mean value. So here we are doing the sum of, like, as a mean. Okay, to simplify this formula, we will say as r square. Okay, r square equals 1 minus residual sum of squares and total sum of squares. Okay, so that's it. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we need to convert this in a formula in a Python code. Okay, so let's take up these things. I'm ready with the data and my access token. Okay, so earlier what I have been done, like, so I think I've been done all of the explanation by taking the values and predicting. So we up to, like, this we will take up this as a benchmark. Okay, and we will try to the values which we are getting through our machine learning models will take up from our the defined module. Okay, whichever we are doing. Okay, so it should give the same value. So we'll import the numpy, which we import numpy as np. And the next thing which we will do it. Okay, it's need to be defined. So we'll say, r2 underscore squared. Okay, and the first thing which we will calculate is y mean. I mean, in this we required as an I supply the value as an y test and y predict, I mean y pred. So this is how I am giving. So next what happens, so suppose I have to say as y mean. Okay, so in a simplified this numpy, if numpy is not there, then I have to give the sum values and length of the values. So instead of that, if it gives the np dot mean, so it will give the mean values, which in simply I have to say as a y test. Okay, so it will take up the length and the values, total number of the length of y test and the values. So that is how it will take and give the mean value. And the next we are giving as like TSS. So in TSS what we are doing, we are taking the sum. So means it is originally we are taking a difference and we are just squared up those things. So what we are doing, we are taking the y test, okay, minus y mean. Okay, and in this y mean we just squared up these things. So simple as it is. Okay, so here we are done. Then we have to residual sum of squares. So what we have to say, np dot sum. Okay, and we are doing the same thing for this. So we have to say that y underscore test minus y underscore, we are whatever the predicted observed values to the squared up. Okay, so this is how we are doing, and in the end we are putting this in a formula. And what will be our formula, so which we can say as r2 score. Okay, so which we can say has whatever the value are there. Okay, so we can say as RT itself. Okay, so which will be 1 minus RSS divided by TSS. Okay, so it is simple and we have to give it in a bracket. Okay, so this will be our formula and what we have to return, which will be RT. Okay, so this is our formula. We got our formula. Now what we are doing, we will take up these things, and I think everything is perfect. Okay, we will take up these things and give it to our working framework. Okay, working